Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Some days can get really heavy, and some days we're guided by fear, but we're always driven by our subconscious mind. And we don't even understand that. We don't know that. We don't see it because our subconscious is subconscious. That means it is below the level of conscious awareness. So you can't decide that you're going to do something and then it magically appears. You actually have to program your subconscious mind for whatever it is that you desire. The success in love, money, health. We are programmed by loved ones, by parents, by teachers, by people who believe they know what's good for us, what's best for us. But you're the only one who can know what's best for you. What is it that you want to experience in your life? What is it that you want to create in this world in your lifetime? What would you have people say about you after you've passed? That you made them feel loved, respected, wonderful? No one can make you feel happy. But no one can make you feel miserable. We actually do that to ourselves. So I want you to consider reprogramming your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is totally deductive, meaning it has no ability to reject. It will accept whatever you impress upon it as reality, regardless of whether it is imagined or real. So most people are programming their minds to run the same program, to automatically fall into the same patterns of behavior. And so the same patterns, the same results are experienced in life. You can change that, but it takes practice. It takes adding emotion because even though your subconscious mind is totally deductive, your subconscious mind speaks the language of emotion, energy in motion. When you're stressed, worried, anxious, doubtful, fearful, your subconscious mind looks for more things to keep you in that state because it's deductive. It has no ability to reject. It just understands that this is the energy that we're in, and it looks for anything, thoughts, feelings, actions, experiences to match that energy. Ever notice that some days you wake up, spill your coffee, stub your toe, get into a snarl in traffic, and it's like everything is going wrong? Your subconscious mind is looking for patterns to replicate. Oh, we're having one of those days. Okay. And you can break that cycle. You can change the pattern, but you have to notice the pattern. You have to notice, oh, that's why everything seems to be going wrong. I'm in a mood, I'm in a state of being. You can change your state of being. You can be liberated in your own mind. You can change your experiences, but you have to stop telling the story that everything's going wrong. You have to stop telling the story that everyone is against you. You have to stop saying life is not fair. Why is this always happening to me? You have to take responsibility and turn it around. And we get so programmed by our ego that other people should treat us better, other people should act better. When that person is nice to me, then I'll be nice to them. It doesn't work that way. The laws of the universe give you what you're in harmony with. You attract to you how you're feeling, how you're thinking, what you're doing, how you're acting, the energetic vibration that you're in. Your body is made up of, I don't know, something like 11 trillion cells, and every single one of them is vibrating. And when you're in an energy of fear, doubt, anxiety, every single cell in your entire being is vibrating in harmony with that misery. And the more you pay attention to what's wrong, the stronger that vibrational energy gets, and the stronger it magnetically attracts things to prove that you're right, so that you don't think you're crazy, because your mind, body, spirit are all congruent. So if you want something different, but you're expecting things to be the same, you're expecting that it'll be better when other people change, it'll be better when something happens, you're never going to reach that beautiful state of being, the goal of being happy, healthy, wealthy, if you're vibrating in harmony with what you don't want. So there are some mental exercises that you can do that really are liberating concepts, and you can do it for any specific purpose. The first step is to sit still, to close out other distractions, to take the time, whether you're at home lying in bed or at work, you can close the door and shut out the outside noise. No kids, no pets, no spouses, no coworkers, just you. Just sitting quietly, listening to some nice soft music, walking along in nature, noticing the wind rustling in the trees or the water slowly rushing by in a river. This is easy to do when you're in the shower because you're relaxed. The whole point is to relax your mind and your body. Your central nervous system has to feel safe. So you can take several deep cleansing breaths and give yourself permission to rest, to relax, to let go of anything that you're carrying, to get your body into a calm state of being. This works best, of course, when you know you're not going to be disturbed. So you turn off the ringer on your phone, make sure the pets are fed and watered, make sure the children are taken care of. The house is quiet. And you can just take a deep breath in and let that go. We live in a universe of infinite possibilities, but we tend to replay the same scene, the same story. We get into familiar patterns of feeling the same, and that results in us being the same. You want to change your results, you have to be different. You have to become the version of you that has the goal. So if it's happiness, happiness is more a result, more a cause than a result. So if you want to be happy, you have to cause that in your life. You want to be prosperous, you have to change the way you look at money, abundance, prosperity, wealth. They have to be things that you appreciate and enjoy, not push away or say it's meant for someone else or be jealous and resentful. You want to be loved? You must be loving. You must love yourself. So many people hate themselves, the way they look, the size of their body, their life. You have to completely change that vibrational energy into one of loving who you are, where you are now. You were created perfectly in God's image. So be that. Be grateful that you are spirit in a physical human container to experience life, all the polarity. So when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And if you spent a lot of time knowing what you don't want, notice that you can't push it away. That's because pushing allows something to be stronger. Think about if you've ever been to the gym and you're lifting weights, you're pushing things to build up your strength. The more you push, the stronger the force is. The more you try to push away, the more energy you give to that thing that you're trying to get rid of. So what's the secret? Turning around and giving your energy to the opposite. Asking, if I was happy, if I was healthy, if I was wealthy, what would I be talking about? What conversations would I be having? I know I just caught myself yesterday talking about what was going wrong, getting more into the energy of what I didn't want, and it didn't change. You must allow yourself to relax, to be calm, to get inspired by what you do want. How would that feel? So, in preparing to move yourself into a new dimension of productivity, of the results that you want, of just enjoying where you are, what you have in the moment, it takes reprogramming your subconscious mind, deciding what you want, not blaming, not being a victim, not looking at outside circumstances, just stopping for 5 minutes and breathing, focusing on your breath. Because when you're focused on your breathing, you start to give energy to calming your mind, calming your body, and not any more energy to the outside forces that you don't want. Energy flows where your attention goes. I'll give you a method that all true professionals employ. It's an imaging process. You can use this in sports, you can use it in business, you can use it in your family life, your love life. You can use it for your bank account or your body. It takes putting yourself in the space, in the vibrational energy of feeling what you want, actually purposefully putting yourself in that place of calmness, of love and joy. And of course, you can't do it when you're stressed and worried. You can't do it when you're in the middle of something. You want to practice this every morning, every evening. You might even try it every hour. What do you really want? You could want material things, a beautiful house, a new car, but most people say they want happiness. They want to be happy. They want to be wealthy enough to not worry about debt. And when you worry about debt, that actually attracts more debt, more problems, more financial woes because of the energy that you're putting out. You attract what you are in harmony with. Your energy matches. You magnetically attract what you want or what you don't want. So this is really important to get clear on what it is you do want. And you can visualize a funnel of lavender energy flowing into the crown of your head, circulating through your head and down into every area of your entire body, because your entire body is affected by your energy. All those 11 trillion cells, they're all vibrating. You want to vibrate in harmony with love and light, with possibility, with accomplishment, with purposeful work, with joy, whatever it is. The energy that is freely flowing to and through you, first of all, is undifferentiated, and you decide what it is. Is it fantastic or blah? This energy that is freely flowing to you, circulating into every molecule of your being. Let your body become very light. Mentally envision yourself already in possession of the results that you desire. How happy your body is, strong and healthy and able to do whatever you want it to do. Your bank account is flowing and you can do whatever you want. Give to charity, build what you like, enjoy the freedom. How would you be feeling if you were already in possession of the results that you desire? The results in your mind are so real. When you open your eyes, you'll be surprised that they're not right there, right now. The results are so real in your mind. You might picture everything in full color. And if you don't see a picture in full color, don't worry and stress about it. Just allow yourself to relax and feel the concept of what it's like to be calm and peaceful, to be free of financial woes, just enjoying the money. You might pretend that you won millions of dollars in the lottery. You can just go out and do what you want. I do a little happy dance and decide, where is that money going? You're tuning into the frequency of divine love, infinite possibilities, God, Spirit, the God of your own understanding, that best version of yourself, that everything is going right. When you're in that space of light and love, you feel so wonderful, so grateful, so happy. And then I want you to grab a pen and paper and write about it. Write in the present tense. You have all the money you need to do what you want. What would you do if you won $10 million, $100 million? You never have to worry about what would you do with that wealth. How would you share it with your loved ones? What kind of clothes would you be wearing? How would that change your home, your life, your opinion of what's possible for you? You are divine infinite spirit in a physical human form that allows you to take action. What would you do if you knew you were loved, knew that there was no end to the money coming in? Because money is just the object we use for trading. So you don't have to worry about grinding it out, forcing, working harder. You're just loving your life. Every day there are going to be challenges. Every day there's going to be things to do. But every day you have the choice. How would you spend your day if you didn't have to worry about money? How would you spend your day if you knew you were loved and respected? Now you're leaving a legacy. What do you want people to say about you? Who are you sharing your life with? If your marriage was in the honeymoon stage, how joyful is that time together? Write about it. Whatever it is you desire, health, wealth, love, anything you want is yours. The universe is infinite. When you're in the vibrational, energetic frequency of what you want, you could write pages and pages and pages of how fantastic life is, how joyful. What kind of experiences have you had that filled you up? You could write about past memories and then take it into the future. Write about a future memory of love, light, joy, purpose. It's all yours. Make a written description of yourself already in possession of the good that you desire. State how you feel and write in the present tense. Write so clearly that if a stranger were to read the description of the words, that would create an image in the reader's mind that would be a replica of the image you're holding in your mind. Your subconscious mind is totally deductive. It has no ability to reject whatever fantasy you desire, whatever is in your heart. Your subconscious mind will accept whatever you impress upon it as reality, regardless of if it's real or imagined. Imagine how fantastic your life could be. Write about it. Get a clear picture in your mind. And most importantly, get into that state of being. Feel as if you're there already. And watch how quickly your life changes. It's simply a matter of changing the programming. Create a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Enjoy your day. Find something to be joyful about. Write about it. Think about it. And act as if you're already that. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Enjoy your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.